How's it going, everybody? Brian here, and in today's spicy review, my taste buds are traveling back to Manchester, New Hampshire to check out another hot sauce from RetroBurn, which is a woman-owned small artisanal hot sauce company that focuses on all-natural ingredients, no fluff and fillers added in. If you want to learn more about the company, go check out my first review that I did. I'll throw a link down below in the description. It was a really awesome sauce. It was very basic, a jalapeno and fresh cherries. Really go and watch that video if you want to learn more about the company. Anyway, this particular one is supposed to kick up the heat. The first sauce I had from them pretty much had no heat at all. It was, I have to give it a 1 because I don't do zeros on my scale. But this one is the Burning For You Habanero Hot Sauce. For them, they've got a 3 out of 3 lava lamp heat scale. So it's supposed to be, I guess, one of the hotter ones out of their lineup. But I don't expect it to be melting my face off. From what I understand, it's just supposed to be a really good daily driver sauce that you could use for a wide variety of things. On the side here, it says, for anyone who grew up with classic rock blazing through the speakers, this one's for you. Inspired by the electrifying energy of bands like Blue Oyster Cult, this sauce cranks up the heat that'll have you fueling the fire in all the right ways. A bold, flavorful burn that hits like a greatest hits anthem, loud, unforgettable, and impossible not to love. Hey, I love hearing that. That definitely sounds nice to me. I love Blue Oyster Cult. Don't fear the Reaper. I'm constantly wanting more cowbell in my life.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
So, again, this one I don't know, and I always get fearful when I see the very first ingredient being distilled vinegar. So oftentimes it ends up being a very vinegar-heavy sauce, and typically I'm personally not a big vinegar-heavy person, so I'm going to just try to put all my reservations to the side. And, because oftentimes I'm surprised. It doesn't always have to be that it's just a super vinegar sauce. I think it's usually the mashes that I really don't care for, that ultra vinegar so much. But anyway, we'll see how this one goes. I know it's got habanero in it. It's got some turmeric, maybe a touch of cumin in there as well. How does it smell? Oh, now that smells really nice. So yeah, I was fearful that it would just be, a vinegar zing in my nose. That's not what I get at all. I definitely get the turmeric and just that little hint of cumin in there. Use a lot of turmeric in this house. So my dog food is loaded with turmeric and ginger. It's great for his bones, and I sometimes ingest a good bit of it as well in my diet. But yeah, man, that smells really good. I'm thankful I'm not getting a huge vinegar vibe out of it. I'm getting the spice. Obviously, you can pick up peppers when you're smelling the sauce, so there is a nice habanero sting in there. As far as the consistency goes, yeah, I mean, it's just like the other one I had. It is very well blended, so they do mill their sauces themselves, so you're not going to have a bunch of seeds in there. There may be chunks of stuff, but it's not going to be a bunch of seeds or skin or anything like that. It's got a nice fluid consistency. There is some viscosity, but it's not, I wouldn't say watery by any means. It's got a little bit of a stick to it. But hey, the most important thing is how it tastes, right? Cheers. Oh yeah. And see, that's to me, that's great. That's the difference in a mash sauce, and I've got to start remembering that myself, that when I review a sauce, if I just see vinegar on there is usually the main ingredient. It means it's what the most of is in that sauce. But I think that for me, the reason why I don't like a lot of vinegar sauces is because it's the mash, and I just don't really care for a lot of mashes. With this, you can tell that it's all natural, that the ingredients are blended in there. It's not just some mash that's been sitting and fermenting for months. It's just a really nice, fresh, natural flavor. And that burn is there. It's not overwhelming at all. It is a 3 out of 3 on their scale, so it's probably one of the hotter ones that they sell, though I think they have some hotter ones. And I think they're looking to release one that's extra hot as well. But it's really nice, and I was starting to get that nice burn that you expect from a habanero. The tongue, the lips and stuff were starting to burn. It's already kind of mellowing out just a little bit, but really nice. You can tell from the color that's got that turmeric color in there. This one's really nice. Again, I love the fresh ingredients. I'm totally surprised by this one. Again, just because I'm always fearful when I see that white distilled vinegar on the label. But anyway, as far as the heat goes on this one, I think I'll give this one I'm going to say a 3 out of 10 on my scale. It's not outrageous. It's got just a really nice burn. It is, as it says, you know, a table sauce, one that you could have as a daily driver, one that you would eat regularly with your food. And this is definitely one that I would personally like to enjoy on a wide variety of things. So I think this one actually will be a table sauce that I use over the next several meals. You know, I do love hot sauces, but I don't just chug bottles. I know a lot of people seem to act like they just eat, you know, bottle after bottle after bottle of hot sauce, and maybe they do. Good. I personally use it as a condiment. I like to add the flavor to the food that I'm eating. I don't like to drown my food in sauces. But that is super tasty, really good. As far as the flavor goes on that, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It is very good. It's got a great balance of those all natural ingredients. Really loving that it's got just a nice, perfect little burn to it, just enough. I think that if you're someone who has sensitivities to heat, it's probably going to be a little bit too hot for you, or at least on your higher end of your scale. But this one's perfect for me. Really like it. Guys, if you haven't checked out anything from them, please follow the link down below in my description. Go look at RetroBurn. Pick out a couple sauces. Tell them I sent you over there. Not that you'll get anything out of it, but just tell them I did anyway. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have had any of these sauces, anything from RetroBurn, throw down some comments. Let me know what you think of them and their processing, their natural ingredients. You know, just leave me any comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. That's why I make these videos. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. It helps YouTube's algorithm know to push this out to more interested viewers. And of course, if you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss on any future videos. I'm trying to make content almost every single day. If it's not here, it's over on Facebook, so you can follow me there as well. Check out www.burnbrian.com. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and stay toasty, my friends. We'll see you in the next video.